What is a music distributor? In this video, I'm going to explain what exactly is a music distributor. Besides that, I'm going to give you two things you need to learn and think about before you choose a music distributor. And then at the end, I'll give you some of my favorite recommendations for the music distributors that we use at Neon Collective. So the first thing, what is a music distributor? A music distributor gets your music on streaming services. They distribute your music. That's why they're called music distributors. So you can think of you have a song you want to get out in the world. And then you can think of the streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, Tidal, Deezer. So there is a middle company in the middle. That's the music distributor. You go and give your song to the music distributor, and they are going to go and upload it to Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, every music streaming services that you would like. They'll go and upload it to them. The other side kind of core function they do is collect the royalties you make on these streaming services. So when your song is played on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever, it generates a royalty and they'll collect that money for you and give it to you in return. So we're going to talk more about that later when we get into pricing. Now, here are two things you need to consider before you choose a music distributor. The first thing is features. Each music distributor is going to offer different features. For example, they might offer marketing promotion. They might help you get on playlists. They might help you with publishing and collecting more international royalties. They might help you print CDs, print vinyl. They might help you with your social media management. All these kind of bells and whistles, different distributors are going to offer different things. So they're going to all be different, but at its core, they're all going to get your music uploaded to the streaming services. So that's one thing you need to know. The second thing you need to think about when choosing a music distributor is the cost, the price of how much you pay the music distributor. There are two pools, two buckets here that we have with each distributor. One bucket is you pay money to get your song uploaded to the streaming services, usually at an annual fee. So it's reasonable. Sometimes it can be low as $10 a year for one song, or sometimes it can be $20 a year for unlimited songs. Now, every pricing plan is going to have different feature sets attached to the pricing plan. So that's something you need to consider as well. The other thing in this first bucket is the distributors are going to give you 100% of royalties. So let's take an example. Let's go to DistroKid, which is an example music distributor that you pay $20 a year to get your music on all the streaming services. In return, they will give you 100% of your earnings after any taxes or whatnot. So you can rest assured that you're going to get all the money that you will make off the streaming services. Another distributor that's very similar is Tunecore. And by the way, there are some discount links in the description, 20% off Tunecore and 7% off DistroKid. Feel free to use those if you want to, but you don't have to. So that's one pricing bucket. You pay for music distribution, but in return, you get 100% of the royalties. Another bucket for when it comes to pricing is you don't pay for music distribution. You get it for free. So you upload to the distributor and right away they're going to get it onto Spotify and Apple Music everywhere for free. However, when you start making money from these songs, they're going to take a cut of those royalties you make. Usually that cut is between 10 or 15%. So if you make $100 off a song on Spotify in a month, you will get $85 and they will keep $15. It really depends on how much your song is going to be streamed. If you think your song is going to be streamed many millions of times, that can add up to a lot of money. So you have to decide which bucket you want to go with. Are you going to pay for distribution or you're not going to pay for distribution? Do you want 100% of your royalties or do you not want 100% of your royalties? This is a choice you'll need to decide before you choose a music distributor. So far, we've covered what a music distributor is, how they differ in terms of features, and how they differ in terms of price. The last thing I want to talk about is just give you some of my personal recommendations to a music distributor that you can look more into. I will mention DistroKid because I think it's very simple. There's not a lot of bells and whistles that come with DistroKid. It's very simple. They get your music on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, TikTok, Tidal, Instagram, YouTube, pretty much everywhere. Nice and simple and pretty cheap at the minimum price of $20 a year for unlimited songs. The other one I want to mention is Tunecore, and Tunecore is also fairly reasonable. If you're releasing a lot of music, it might be more expensive, but it's only $10 a year for a song, and then you pay about $30 a year $50 the following year for an entire album. Tunecore is great because they offer more robust services on the side, like music publishing, which can be really valuable to you. If your song is being played internationally, they're going to help collect those international royalties for you. So I've mentioned two in that paid world where you pay for distribution, but with those two, Distributors and Tunecore, you get 100% of your royalties. Now I want to mention the kind of other bucket to two different platforms that you can look more into. One is Amuse, and they offer both those buckets. They do offer free music distribution, but they also offer paid music distribution if you want to keep 100% of your royalties. So you can see here, there's different plans. The other one I want to mention here is United Masters, and they're very solid with when it comes to phone and mobile. You can download the app in the App Store. If you like working on your phone, they're really, really strong with that. They also offer both plans here. Free music distribution, you give them 10% of your royalties, and they also offer 100% of your royalties if you pay for music distribution. Take a look at those four. Distributors, Tunecore, there's discount links I have to those in the description. But with Amuse and United Masters, they haven't given us any discount links, so sorry we don't have any there. Let us know in the comments which one you go with, what other ones do you use or that you've heard of that are really good, so we can just share it with the community and share it with other indie artists in the Neon Collective community. As always, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet for more indie music marketing tips, and we'll see you in the next video.